I don't think any YouTuber has ever done this, so I'm so sorry. Hey, what's up guys? It's about 6 a.m. in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I just got up, took a shower and everything, and then head down to the studio to, film this. This is vlog day number 3. Yesterday was a busy day. I did a lot of sketching, so yes, I did that. A lot of ideas on paper, and now it's just time to work it out. I even had time left yesterday to do a little bit of upcycling because I was really pumped and excited to get some work done of, all the things that I got, all the free fabric that I got. I saw a few pieces and I wanted to make something small. So, let me show you guys. I filmed the process, but at the end of the day, I was just so excited I couldn't film it all. So right here we have, this is the sweater that I got. It was upcycled, given, donated to me. And the shop owner said the reason why they're, giving this away is because the sleeve, it wasn't being sold, but I don't know if you can see it, but the sleeve is unmatched, so she wouldn't be able to sell it, and cut up one of the sweaters and upcycled it to this beanie right here. And the cool thing about it is that this detailed, like in the sweater, it had this detailed in the 2 pockets. I really like that, so I incorporated in the beanie as well. So yeah, cool. And as you can tell, I'm always wearing my beanie. I really like it. So yeah, my hair isn't too bad today. It's all locks up. That's just my Jamaican vibe. And I don't know if you can see it well, but right here, it's cold outside today. It's minus somewhat degrees. So I don't know. So you can use a beanie. So comment below, tell me what you guys think about this beanie. And yeah, I might choose someone out of the comments, out of the likes, the shares, the follow, all of that social media stuff. I'll choose someone to, a happy winner for this beanie. So I might just do that. Who knows? If there's, if there's a vibe going, I might, send this or ship this off to someone. So let me show you. It's pretty nice. Look, the details is in there. Cold. This weather, man, it's not for me. This weather, this European weather is not for me. I need to go back to the islands. I need to go back to my roots, to Jamaica or another island that's warm, sunny. I need to do that. This is what's left over, and it's a lot. Like, it's a lot that's left over. And I think from this size, I could pull 2 to 3 beanies, depending on the head size. So my head is pretty big. I think I could pull, 2 of these beanies. For someone with a smaller head, it could be 3, but I have my locks, so I mean, it should fit, not squeezing. But if you have, if you're bald, or if you don't have long hair like me, or females tend to have smaller heads, I assume you can easily get 3 or 4. Time-wise, probably took me an hour max, just to prep. I had to, make the patterns from scratch. To be honest, I've never made a beanie before, so this is pretty much my first beanie. Let me take you through the process. So it goes like this, right? I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel. I should put this on my YouTube channel so you can understand the process. And I think when it comes to pattern design, that the process is super important to understand. Let me put it correctly. Sorry. The process of creating patterns are very important. Once you learn that pattern, and I explained this in my first video, I'll put it up somewhere here, my first video. Once you understand the process of patterns, then forget about it and be creative. So that is always that's like my mantra, understanding patterns, understanding how the body works, understanding the shapes and everything, and then forget about it, right? That's it. That's it. So let me walk you through this, and then it'll be more clear. You'll understand. So here, this is a beanie. You can see the shape of the beanie, right? This is made. Actually, you know, this is not even sewed. I think it's knitted. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Stand the shape. Now, let's flip this inside out. So I'm flipping it inside out. Forgive me, guys. My beanie is a little bit dirty. I wear this beanie a lot. Yeah, you can see it's knitted. You know, but I mean, sewing works pretty much the same. No, sewing does not work the same as knitting, but the patterns for this, you can apply it to sewing. Okay, so it's like this, right? What I did basically, I made it in half, and then I traced this pattern. So I traced my beanie. The reason I traced my beanie is because it had to fit on my big head. So I traced my beanie. So you can do the same, you know, just lay your beanie out like this, and then you trace it. And I'll give you an example right here. You can see I took the half. So actually what I did, I just traced the beanie. Oh, this way. Yeah, it's this way. You can see it. I just traced the beanie, and then I cut this out, cut it out, cut it out. I just cut this part out, and then I laid my pattern. So this is my pattern piece. I add some seam allowance to it, and I didn't really have to because the fabric is so stretchy. So I ended up with a bigger beanie than I really needed. But yeah, so I just traced this pattern from this to this. I traced it to this. So I placed it on top of my fabric. Let me show you guys. Let me put you up higher so you can see. Bear with me now. I know this is not very professional. I'm not a professional YouTuber. Yeah, so you can see me, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a professional YouTuber. If you thought that, you know, get that out of your mind. But anyways, and what I did was I placed this. Oh, yeah. So I placed this. This is my pattern on top of my fabric. So I fold it like this. I'll need 2 of these folded, or you can do them, you know, 4. You can do 4 of these. And I placed it like this, and I just cut it out. What you will end up with are 4 of these. And the reason for 4 is because this is basically made out of 4. You can also see the stitches, right? You can see 4 of these, and it's after that it's just stitched together. So imagine you have 4 of these, one on this side, one on this side. Then you sew these sides together. What happens is then you have this, right? You sew this together, then you have half of this, and then you sew the other pieces of that together, then you have 2 halves of this. So yeah. I didn't plan this out. So let me draw this way. This is my sketchbook. Right. So this is the pattern. You have half of that, right? Can you see that? Half? Okay. I don't think any YouTuber has ever done this, so I'm so sorry. Okay. So you have 2 half of this, right? And then you sew the other side. So, right? So you have 2. So this, let's call this 1. This is your first piece, and then you do the same for that 2 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once these 2 are sewn together, then you attach this to this, right? So you attach these sides, and then you have the outside parts together, and then it gives you a complete beanie. So just sewing these sides together. Comment below, because like you can see, this is in a rush. I didn't plan even talking about the beanie, but comment below if you want me to give you like a tutorial how to sew a beanie. you know, if there's interest in that, I'll happily do so. But this was just off the top of my cold head. But before I go, let me show you guys this beanie once again. You know, like, comment, follow, share, whatever, and I'll choose one of you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video this morning. I tended to make a 1-minute video, ended up being longer than that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm John Fitzgerald. I leave you with these 4 words: be more, fear less. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll enjoy this one somewhere right here.